things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Quick pass to Jones. Kachuk's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Here's a shot. Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. And there's the whistle icing the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Scores! Rips it off the punt of the minute!
Almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
Stalls won the draw at center. Carolina's on the attack. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Oh, and that one pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one. On the attack along the boards. Hall's got control of the puck in the corner. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
The Hurricanes get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Great defensive effort with the stick. Florida's got possession while undermanned. Poked away at center by Svechnikov. Taken along the wall by Barkov. Svechnikov's lugging the puck. Play rolls on. Puck picked up by Svechnikov. From the top of the offensive zone here. Into the corner now. Handles it along the blue line. And that goes off a body. They've really got him on their heels here now. Here's it around. Here's a pass. Knocks it off the post. Carolina's power play can't score. They're still down a goal.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power...
Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
And that goes off a player in front. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Moves it to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And that's deflected. Slavin's got it deep in the offensive end. Too much congestion in front. The Hurricanes play the puck from the back of the net. Oh, lights him up in the corner. He'll feel that one. Right in the low slot. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Here is the shot. Great save on the play. Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change him. He is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
Kulikov stick handling in his own zone. Moves by the check. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. To his teammate, and that goes wide.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice, and in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Carolina's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Panthers gain possession. A feed out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that's blocked from someone in front. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Carolina's got it in their own zone. It's a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. And he sidesteps the check there. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Florida's got the puck in their own end. The Panthers kick it along the wall. And that pass goes off a stick. Quick feed to Martinick. Slides the puck over. Comes into the paint. Inside the final minute of the first here. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Shakes off the coverage. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Carolina's had the shot advantage here in this first period, but they still find themselves down. Aho's won the draw. With the blast! Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Bobrovsky's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Throws it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. The Hurricanes have it in the offensive end. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And that's broken up. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Moves it to Forsling. The Panthers play it along the boards. Oh, look at this. Great reach with the poke check by Svechnikov. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Slavin. Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top pounder.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
Carolina's really changed the complexion of this game. Look at this. We're all evened up here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, and to do it at the beginning of the second is key. You really want to dictate pace and send a direct message to your opponent, and they do that with that goal.
Let's see what the officials are calling. The Panthers are getting 2 minutes for tripping. The Hurricanes will go to work here in the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Leaves it up. Picked up along the wall by Svechnikov. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Barkov. Tiptoes around the poke check. Moves it around along the half wall. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. They gain the zone from the left side.
James Lyons, come on.
Fires it on net. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. Here he is, wristed on net, and that's blocked in traffic. Here's a short pass to Luosterainen. The Panthers get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
Specialty teams are so huge in any game, James, especially when it's tied. You don't want to fall behind and have discipline really be a factor in the game.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Slides it quickly to MaakY. Shot! Oh, fantastic stop here!
Anderson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Puck scooped up by Roslovic. Turns it aside with the save. Scooped up along the wall by Robinson. Puck grab by Kotkaniemi. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Bobrovsky. The the pass. And he's knocked off the puck there. Slides it diagonally to Stankoven. Takes a shot. And that goes off. The glove play continues here.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Carolina's got it in the offensive zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. From the right side, they gain the zone. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Let's see what the officials say.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
And he slides it quickly to Jarvis. And that's off a stick. Moves the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Winds up, lets it go. Comes up with a stop. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Passes it over. Nice reflex by the goaltender to get his glove on that one. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Ekblad's taking it from his own end. The Panthers come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the entire group that they're playing against.
Florida's got a hold of the puck. Slides it across to Markov. Takes it from the right side. Quick pass to Ekblad. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the third. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. Blocked in front. Slides it across. Denies him. He got all of it. Bobrovsky's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Taken by Walker. Here's a chance in front. Florida's regained possession of the puck. Barkov's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Takes the puck along the boards. Great close save by Anderson. The Hurricanes will play it in their own end. Feeds the puck to Hall. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. And that caroms off one of his... Oh, out of the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Quick shot. Doesn't go. Carolina's got the puck behind the net. Grabbed along the boards by Stahl. And now it's grabbed by Walker. Along the half wall with the puck. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Slavin's got it to the side. Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. Keeps possession on the play. One-time blast. Makes the save with the glove. The Hurricanes have it now. Sends it quickly to Burns. Back to the point he goes. Just slide to the net. Sends one up to Kachuk. Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's all tied up. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Feeds it over. From the point, scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Florida's won it. Puck picked up by Kulikov. With possession along the wall. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Directed over to Martinick. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Picked up along the boards by Kulikov. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Quick feed to MaakY. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. Huge steal in his own end. Puck scooped up by Fost. And now he moves it quickly to Martinick. A chance at shot! Scores! Break out the quad chair on the ski lift because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels.
Carolina's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Passes it over to Slavin. With some open space at center. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Now he slides it up to Savaskevich. To the low slot. Oh, what a save by Anderson.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Pass to Svechnikov. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Carolina's got it now. And he takes the feed. Big blocker stop by Bobrovsky.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Here's a shot. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. There's another stop.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
The Hurricanes will play it from the corner. The Panthers have it from their own end. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, what a save in front. Moves the puck over to Savaskevich. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Across the line from center. Handles the puck at the point. Fans desperately calling for a shot before the buzzer. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Cheryl, they certainly had to do the work in the offensive zone to get the win tonight.
Yeah, they had to earn every goal, didn't they, James? They kept peppering the goaltender, and at some point you thought, is this ever going to go in? But they...
The Panthers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Moves it to Tavares. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Has some good footwork to kick it away. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. We got a whistle offside to call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Nice job tying up his opponent. Loses the coverage there. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Dishes it off. Rips it and rips it. No room for that one to get through.
Matthews is moving slowly out there. Really looks like he's been banged up, but he's going to find a way to finish this shift.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. Handles the pass. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Great heads-up play by the defender. And it's a quick pass to Nylander. The Leafs played along the boards. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Taken along the wall by Lawton. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. Feeds it over to Rodriguez. Florida's ready to go on the attack. The Panthers played along the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Woll. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Toronto's going to start with the puck in their own end. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by MaakY. Pushes it across to Pacioretty. Now a quick pass to Kemp. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Panthers have it now. Moves it quickly over to MaakY. Sneaks by the poke check. Passes it over. And that's taken away in the offensive end by MaakY. Florida's got it along the wall. And that doesn't reach the net. Picked up along the wall by Luosterainen. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Kemp. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to Schmidt. Feeds it up ahead. Oh, the official saw that trip, and the hand is up. And let's see what the call is. Marner's called for tripping these off to the box. Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Handles the puck from the left side. Quick pass to Hakanpää. From point blank. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Oh, spectacular save on the play. Quick feed from Luosterainen. Slides the puck over to Forsling. Rodriguez looks around. Fires it! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Woll!
Matthews will not be returning to the lineup, James. We just received word, and he is definitely out. You know, this is tough to take because you look at this lineup, and it leaves a massive hole.
It certainly does leave a massive hole, and now it's about roster manipulation in terms of trying to navigate this down the stretch for the coaching staff. The Panthers get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
The power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
Toronto's got the puck. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Tavares. Florida's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Toronto's looking to break out. Quick feed to Marner. Tries to the crease. Decides to think about it. Shuts him down. Sends it in front. Great defensive hits-up play to pick it off. Schmidt's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know it scores! And no doubt on the one-timer.
That was a blistering shot. You can hear him call for that puck up here. He wanted it. He was teed up, and he let it rip.
Here in the later stages of this period, he gets a little boost come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Poked away in the defensive end. Kratos got possession of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Nylander. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Handles the puck. Centering through. He scores! What a goal!
That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Moves it to Nyes. Moves it to the middle. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The Panthers win the draw and get their penalty-killing unit off to a good start. Circles back to center ice. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Barkov's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Takes the feed. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puck grab by Jones. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Passes the puck over to Domi. The power play looking anything but as they give up a short-handed goal with both teams back now at even strength.
Well, after you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace. Coaching staff knows that they need some energy. This next shift is critical.
Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Feeds the puck over to Pacioretty. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Marchand.
The Panthers are in a tight game. They've got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Slides it across. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Pokes it away in his own end. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Bennett's got it in the offensive zone. Too much traffic in the lane. Takes the puck behind the net. Quick shot. Oh, what a glove save by Wall. Moves it quickly over to Lorentz. And he takes the pass. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Kulikov's got it in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Semiskevich. From the point, they take control of it. Sturm's got the puck. Strong defensive effort. The Panthers ready to go on the attack. Big time stop there.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Rips it and rips it. Denies him on the slapper. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Panthers are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Scoops up the puck off the draw. Florida's got it in their own zone. They go on the attack through center. Florida's gained the line and into the zone. Ekblad's going to play it against the half wall. Takes a slap shot from the point. That's blocked. Quick pass to MaakY. Here's the chance. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to... opponent gets some life back.
The Panthers continue to hammer the accelerator here in the offensive zone tonight.
They've been incredible almost through 2 periods of play here. And I mean, their O-zone possession time is dictating it all. The ability to get to the net and, of course, the motion on the outside, which is disrupting the coverage and opening up the lanes.
Shot! Routine glove stop by Bobrovsky. Jones carries the puck in his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Luosterainen. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Sends a pass over. Puts it on net. That's not going to fool him. Nosek's got it against the boards. Denies him with a save. Florida's got control of the puck. Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating because they are on a roll.
Florida's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Hit shot! Big-time blocker stopped by Stars! The Leafs get a hold of the puck with time winding down in the period. Here we go, odd-man rush here. And there's the save.
Bobrovsky's done a good job making that save.
5 seconds and he makes the save. 40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounders fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Leafs haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and they spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Reinhardt's got it along the wing. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Jones.
The Panthers have picked off yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
Tavares plays it now. And he takes the feed. Feeds it over. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Moves it on over to Tanev. And a stiff break setup. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Takes the feed in a whole lot of trouble. Grabs the puck with the slot. Scores! And the party's on in FLA! The Panthers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Florida's going on the attack as they gain the zone. The Panthers looking against the half wall. Moves the puck up to Domi. And he takes the dish. And he comes up with it. Quick feed to Ekblad. Sends the pass over. They've got numbers. He got all of that one. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Here's a chance. Scores! And they're on the board here late.
Finally, late in the game, they're able to convert on some opportunities. Listen, if you're around the net long enough, you will finally get it one.
The Leafs are showing a little pride here in the third.
And really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Takes the pass. Jostled off the puck. Tries to get it over to Schmidt. Gaining momentum up along the side. Dishes it off. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, and he whiffs. Florida's got the puck in their own end. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Moves it to Schmidt. The Panthers carried along the wall. Oh my goodness, what a save by Stolarz!
Lines, come on!
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Taken by Pacioretty. Slides the puck over. Takes a shot. Too many bodies in the way.
The Panthers are getting a lot of momentum from their third line tonight, and this is kind of unexpected, but man, is it a nice luxury when they contribute. Shows their depth scoring, and every team needs a strong third line.
Feeds the puck to Marner. They've got some momentum here. On the backhand. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Stolarz makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Getting into the later stages of this period, 5-1 is where we sit to this point. Barkov's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, and here's the pass. He tries to tuck it in. Bobrovsky's going to opt for the whistle. I don't mind this call here in the third.
Neither do I. Listen, he has been so dialed in all night, James. He has been excellent, arguably their best player. And he's trying to preserve the lead here by holding on to this one to get the face-off.
Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Moves it quickly over to Forsling. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Loose puck battle along the boards. Trying to get back on the attack now. Here's a short pass to Forsling. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Passes it over. Here he is with the backhander. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
We got a whistle, penalty coming up.
You had an uphill battle, being down by a few, and you take a penalty, now the game's over.
Florida's won the faceoff. Off his stick. Oh, fantastic save. Lightning quick reflexes. Akapa's moving the puck through his own zone. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. And they put the power in power play.
receiver. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the drop. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. The Panthers really had their feet moving tonight. They drew a lot of penalties, and they made the most of them with those special teams.
Yeah, they created the opportunities. You said it exactly, James.
And the play continues. And now it's grabbed by Burns. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Slavin's got it along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Marner's swooping in on the attack. Moves with the puck in the corner. The Leafs take it along the wing. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Stalls won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Takes that pass back at the point. And that's broken up. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Into the middle, and that's stopped. Takes the feed. Carolina's on the attack. Quick pass to Stahl. Skates to the crease. Oh, no! Luck as it goes off the outside of the post.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. And this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Receives the pass. Matthews setting up against the wall. Great poke check on the reach. Puck picked up by Kent. Taken by Orlov. Moves the puck. Tosses it to Stankoven. Slides it across. Scores! And the bunch of Jacks are loving it tonight. The Hurricanes finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Picked up by Gostisbehere. Great timing to come up with the interception. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Moves it to the middle, and that doesn't connect. Hammers the shot, and that's off target as it hits a body. Near the point. Oh, a clutch save! Quick feed to Svechnikov. On the attack along the boards.
Carolina's been working hard and have put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend their cushion, but unfortunately, bad luck on their side, or maybe it was good position.
Look at this, 2-on-1. Scores! An emphatic finish off the rush. That's how you do it. Carolina's clearly had a few energy drinks prior to puck drop because they're already up by a pair here in the first.
It's always great to see a team come out and play with desperation, not just at the end of the game. There's been urgency to their step and a lot of pace to their play.
Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Up the neutral zone now. Slides it across. Coughs it up on the play. Robinson's got it through center. Burns plays it against the boards. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Grabbed along the boards by Slavin. Slides the puck ahead to Kotkaniemi. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Moves it to Burns. And he takes the feed. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Moves it to Tavares. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Burns. A howitzer! Bringing a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Late goings of this period. Carolina's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Picked up along the boards by McCabe. With the puck inside the defensive zone. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. And through the chaos, they score!
Oh, it's chaos. It sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Play set to resume, and you can see they're still frustrated by that non-goal call. The Hurricanes win possession here in the open ice. Moves it around along the half wall. Feeds it over. Scores just before the period closes. Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
Foss, one possession. Slides the puck to Martinick. Whiffs on that. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Put your 2s up because the second period's about to go down. Here we go, period number 2 underway. They've had that intermission to regroup. Let's see if there's any response. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Toronto's really been out of rhythm in that first 20 minutes, James, and really disjointed and disconnected. They're going to have to find a way to get something going in the second period. There's going to be a leader in the room, someone to step up, in particular in the first shifts of this game, and say, hey, we're here, we're ready to play, we're resetting, we're going to stay present.
Handles the pass. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. Feeds it on over to Jarvis. And they send it right back to him. Jarvis has the puck against the half wall. Hammers one. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free. And the reason why you can play free, because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
Carolina's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Walker. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle.
Toronto's got to find a way back into this game, and it starts shift by shift and building momentum and trying to attack lanes. The mojo's got to change. The momentum's got to shift. The body language certainly has to show it as well.
Oh, there's one more.
Anderson's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Here's a short pass to Walker. Puck moved over to Orlov. Can't get a hold of that pass. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Moves it around along the half wall. Sends the pass down low. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. And that's intercepted by Tanev. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Unloads it. Standing tall with the save. The Leafs take it along the wall. Oh, absolutely hammers them.
Pacioretty's stick breaks, and he's logged it back to the bench and gets a new one. Wow, he gets back into the play quickly.
Dishes it off. The Leafs have it from their own end. And that pass is redirected. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. Takes the feed. Handles the puck. Gets it over to Gostisbehere. Fires it! Denied on the play! Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Anderson.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Carolina's got the puck against the wall. Oh, read perfectly by the Tindy. What a save.
One word, James. Confidence. I mean, this skill set is unbelievable. To be able to scoop the puck up. I mean, you've got a little bit of time and space, but not that much. He knew he was doing it when he was behind the goal line, but the goaltender read it perfectly and sealed the post.
Toronto's got possession here in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Here's a chance on the attack. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. Oh, wow! Stuffs him again.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Gains the zone through the middle. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. Feeds it down low. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Marner. Nice, plays the puck. And now it's grabbed by Hakanpää. Great blocker stop by Anderson. Can't connect on the shot. Trying to gain a step. He's clear. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Finds nothing but air on that shot. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Fans are buzzing, teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Carolina's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
The Leafs take it along the wing. Over the line they come. Puck scooped up by Marner. Quick pass to Nyes. Looks to set up at the point now. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shakes loose. Here's a chance. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Jarvis moves the puck. Taken by Burns. Nice zone entry from the middle. Gets the puck over to Burns. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Marner's lugging the puck. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Quick feed to Nyes. Along the half wall with the puck. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And now he moves it quickly to Aho. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Takes a shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. With possession along the wall. Puck grabbed by Hall. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. There's a collision. Penalty coming up, and we're going to get a stoppage in play. As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
And he sidesteps the check there. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Matthews has it in the defensive end. Lorenz looks around. Moves it to Walker. Grabs the puck here in their own end. The Leafs have it in the offensive zone. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And that's poked away. Dishes it to Martinick. Slides it over to Chatfield. Carolina's got the puck against the half wall.
Orlov's almost back on the ice.
Carolina's penalty is now expired.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
Passes over to Matthews. Slides the puck across to Nyes. And now it's grabbed by Nylander. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Burns. Kotkaniemi stick handling in his own zone. Looking to set up offensively. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Passes it over. Cuts into the paint. Lets the wrister fly. Sensational stop by Wall. Again the denial by the goaltender.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Oh, there's a hit.
Carolina's been effective in all three zones. They've held play in the offensive zone. They've carried through the neutral zone. And in particular, they've been fantastic in their own zone. They protected the house. They protected their goaltender. And now it's about protecting the shutout.
Slides it across. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Fost. Here's a blast. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Here's a short pass to Fost. Takes the feed at the point. And he takes the pass. Here's a blast. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Hands it to Slavin. Oh, what a save by the goaltender. Tremendous puck control here. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Great hits up play with the stick by Roslovic. Here's a chance. Fantastic save.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence and a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save. Domi's finding a way to limp himself back to the bench here and finish his shift, but man, it's been a tough one. He got injured somewhere in the midst of it, showing a lot of heart and passion here as he's committed to staying on the ice for his team.
Quick pass to Orlov. Right on the doorstep. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Here's a feed. Oh, what a block. Tying seconds in the frame. Reaches out and uses the stick. And that's it. Well, partner, the story in goal tonight, right?
I mean, he was so calm in the net. And when you have a goaltender that's standing on their heads, guess what? You have a ton of confidence to play your game.
The Hurricanes get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Slides it across to Burns. Aho's crossed the line and gained the zone. The Hurricanes played along the boards. Grabs control of it at the point. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Shakes off the coverage. Florida's got the puck. Sends a pass over. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Carolina's got him along the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, devastating collision lined up in the railroad tracks.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Here's a howitzer at the net, and the lane's clogged up blocking that. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Avoids the poke check. Trying to make some magic happen. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Fires it! The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked.
Well, Sean's fighting for an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Can't keep a hold of it. And he takes the feed. Florida's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Hall. Oh, look at this. Poked away by MaakY. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here we go, odd-man rush. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Slips by the check. Luostaryan's got it in the offensive zone. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Slides it back to the blue line. Here he is in front. Oh, and gives up the body as he lays out for the block. What a selfless play. Moves it to Stahl. And that's off a stick. Loses the coverage there. Nosek's got the puck. And he takes a shot. Shuts him down. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Martinick. The Hurricanes are in transition. Martinick's going to play it against the half wall. The Hurricanes have the puck in the corner. And a great save. The Panthers cross the line and gain the zone. Semiskevich has got it against the boards. Oh, and that was kicked just off target.
Well, there's so many things about this play that I like. He fights for position. He gets a stick on it, James, but he just misses.
Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer. Florida's taken the 1-0 lead here late in this first period.
Well, anytime a goal is scored, James, it's a momentum builder for their team. And you know what? At the end of a period, it creates even more energy. You got the body language, you got the energy hitting the dressing room, and you get set to start the second. Now you got all that positive pent-up energy, and you look to start the second the same way you ended the first.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Up by one, and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. What a move! Tremendous stop by Anderson. Aho's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Carolina's won the defensive zone draw. Here they come up along the wing. The Hurricanes looking against the half wall. Close save! Quick reflexes.
Bobrovsky's able to deny that scoring chance right from
They've got a 2-on-1. Passes it over. Scores! Well, that's how you do it off the rush. Wow! The Panthers are closing this period on a high note, now leading by 2.
Well, they've really taken control of this game in the first period, James. They've set the tone, and a lot of it's coming off of their shot selection. They're putting a ton of pucks to net.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Oh, how about that move here in the open ice. Dropped him in the open ice.
Mikola's standing up, ready to go.
The Hurricanes certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Bumped off the puck. The Panthers will play it in their own end. Sends it over to Rodriguez. Sends it across. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game? To the score sets a Hurricanes goal. Carolina's looked way more engaged since the start of this period, Cheryl, and now they're starting to get some of the rewards.
Well, you can certainly feel the energy. There's two trains of thought here. There's a physical side and there's the emotional side of the game. Both are connected for them right now.
Looking to set up offensively. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that one's stopped. Jones works the puck in his own zone. And that's stolen by Stahl.
The Hurricanes are in a tight game. They've got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been in great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
And he dodges the poke check there. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Carolina's still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. The Hurricanes win the faceoff. Denies him in front. Moves it quickly over to MaakY. Moves the puck to MaakY. And he takes the dish. Sends the pass over. Turned aside with the glove by Anderson. And that's intercepted, trying to gain a step. All alone. Fantastic goal. More than half the period left to play. We are all tied up in this one. The Hurricanes win it. And now he tries to get it across to Robinson. Launches the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Good stand-up hit. The Panthers carried along the wall. Here's a chance! And that shot dies in traffic. Handles that one.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Stretches one out to Kotkaniemi. Tries to the sweet spot. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Florida's looking to break out. Carolina's got possession at center. Chatfield's got it along the wing. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Here's a short pass to Kotkaniemi. And he sidesteps the check there. That's using the body on the block. Kachuk's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Right on the doorstep. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Oh, look. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strikes will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Aho's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Hurricanes have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Stahl's won the draw and they're on the attack. And that's blocked. The Panthers are on the attack. He grabs the puck here at the point. Carolina's gained possession along the boards. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Slides it on over to MaakY. Feeds it over. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Orlov. And it's a quick pass to Stankoven. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the pass. And not much on that one. Taken along the wall by MaakY. Straight up the middle. Here they come. And that's a smart heads-up play by Slavin. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Nice poke check. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Here's an odd man rush. Put it on the post. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. From the slot, reshot, and one last save. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. All right, buckle up, everybody. Period number 3 is now underway. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Florida's not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game, James. They've got to be urgent on it. They've got to pound pucks, and then they've got to get going north. But when they do, they have to have an attack mentality. They've been sitting back all game. They've been flat, and they're lucky. They're fortunate that they're still in this game. Well, that's a tough call. He's part of the power kill. He provides offense when he's on the PK. You saw with that shorty, and now he's sitting for 2.
And he denied him there. Moves into the slot. Pumped away. Oh, wow, what an incredible save.
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net.
Scores! And we are tied in the most unlikely way possible.
Well, a shorthanded goal. I mean, you could have been staring at a 2-goal deficit. I mean, they're on the power play. Instead, you turn it around, you swing the momentum, you get a shorty to tie it up.
Carolina's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Makes his presence known on the ice. Big time stop. The Hurricanes played along the wing. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Unloads one. Scores! A power play goal puts them in front.
Well, and this was a huge opportunity that they took advantage of, James. They were urgent on the puck, but they also showed poise and patience.
Lots of time left in this period. Carolina's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Shakes off the coverage. Forslings gain the line and on the attack. Quick pass to Jones. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. On the attack along the boards. Takes the puck at the point. Quick feed to Slavin. Can't get it to go. Back to the blue line.
Schmidt's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Into the middle of the neutral zone.
Barkov's got a goal in this tied game, James. You know it'll be him that'll be looking to break it.
Picked up along the wall by Svechnikov. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Puck picked up by Reinhart. Sends it over to Tkachuk. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Schmidt. And he can't hang on after that hit. Aho's got the puck in his own zone. Slides the pass over to Hall. And that's knocked away by Kulikov. Puck sent over to MaakY. Lays into the body. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Florida's moving it into the offensive end. From the point, looks to make something happen. Big time stop, gets a blocker on it. Sends the cross ice pass. Now a quick pass to Robinson. Here's a chance. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Grabbed along the boards by Ekblad. He's him up! And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Turns it over. Poked away by Semiskevich. Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Kotkaniemi. Denied by Bobrovsky. Plays it ahead, but he's under attack. Carolina's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it to Chatfield. Here's a shot. And that banks off a stick. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Florida's on the attack. On the one-timer. Stones him on the play.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the tack, but clearly...
All alone! Oh, hits the post!
Oh, and that's a tough sound to hear when you're in a prime shooting area, but you got to give some kudos to the tenders in good position and forces that shot.
And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Here comes the call.
Taking a penalty at the end of the third period when it's a tie game is a tough one. If they want to get to OT, they're going to have to kill it off. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Carolina's got it in the neutral zone. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Rocks him. And that goes off the glove and it stays out. Hammers it on net. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. The Panthers will play from the defensive zone. With some open space at center. And he slides it quickly to Jones. And he coughs it up with the pass. Turns it aside with the glove. Give me a sense of what's going on here on the bench at this timeout here, Cheryl.
Well, you have to utilize every timeout as an opportunity to strategize what you're going to do at the faceoff dot and get a rest if you can, James.
Aho's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Carolina's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And he gets in front of that rocket. And here's the pass to Luosterainen. And that's stolen by Stankoven. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Moves it around along the half wall. 16 seconds to go. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Oh, what a hit there. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air.
The toughest part as an athlete, you can't worry about the call. You just got to worry about the job that you got to do. And the PKers, they're the most critical piece to this puzzle right now.
Barkov's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little bonus hockey. Overtime is coming up in moments. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Tavares has the puck against the half wall. Jones plays it now. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Scooped up along the wall by Riley. Slides the puck to Marner. Takes a bump but hangs on. Loses his balance on the play. Nyes takes the puck. Broken up at center. Dishes it off. With the stop. Here's a short pass to Riley. And he slides it quickly to Nylander. Slides the puck over. A center feed. Shot. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Puck scooped up by Jones. The Panthers have it now. Angles it over to Forsling. And they come up with possession off that battle. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Picked off in the open ice. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to McCabe. And now he angles it across to Yarncroft. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there.
Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it? I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Quick feed to Tanner. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And too much traffic in front blocks that one.
Coach is just loving these types of shifts. A lot of pressure and effort in this one.
Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. And stolen by Kemp. Moves the puck into the D zone. Looking to make something happen at center. Moves it to Ekman Larson. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Toronto's moving it along the wing. The Leafs take it along the wall. Fires it over. Scores! And Leafs Nation is rocking! The Leafs must be feeling good about their game right now. Up by 1 here in the late goings of the first.
Well, in their practices, they've been working on getting shots through to the net, and mission accomplished. They have been firing pucks from all areas of the ice, dominating in that area.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. There's a firm collision. The Leafs take it along the wall. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Passes it over. Carlo's got it in the defensive end. Past the midway mark in this period, Toronto's ahead 1-0. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Moves into the offensive zone. Slides it across. He tips it, and he puts that one aside with ease. Slides the puck across to Schmidt. From center, they get into the attacking area. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Taken along the wall by Matthews. Tries to get the puck to McCabe. With possession along the wall. Shot! Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Looks to get the puck over to Luosterainen. Taken by Kachuk. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Takes the shot right off the side of the net. Takes the feed at the back end. And that goes off, pours off a body. 4 seconds. Hammers the shot. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Leafs are being rewarded for getting pucks and funneling them through to the net, James. They're not on the perimeter. They're looking to attack.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Swing and a miss. The Leafs gain possession. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Directs it on over to Marner. Nice, plays it against the boards. Pushes it across to Barkov. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Feeds it over. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Florida's got the puck against the boards. And now it's grabbed by Reinhart. Here's a shot. Big stop right there. And now he moves it quickly to Tanev. And he moves it up to Nylander. Gaining steam here on the attack. Lead pass ahead. What a steal in his own end. Here they come on the attack. The Panthers grab possession with the puck. Here's a chance. Can't connect the play. Back at the point, they set it up. McCabe's taking it from his own end. They've got numbers here. The Panthers get a hold of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Feeds it to Ekblad. Slides it to Luosterainen. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Picked up along the wall by MaakY. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. Puck grabbed by Noshek. And can't redirect it into the net.
Coaches often measure scoring chances, and he does a real good job to get to that spot, but he will be disappointed. It's so difficult to get to, you want to convert when you get there.
Takes the feed. Broken up by MaakY. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Here in the back half of this period, the Leafs lead it 1-0. Lorenz wins it in the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Excellent stick work on the play. Oh, what a move! Huge steal in his own end. Wolves got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Toronto's won the face-off deep in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Nyes. Into the corner of the attacking area. Pass back to the point. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Shuts him down. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. McCabe's got it against the boards. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Odd man rush. Here's the pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Moves the puck along the half wall. Centering pass. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Panthers have it now. Mikola's lugging the puck. Tosses it on to Rodriguez. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. He scores! Now who needs the ice cream cake when you snipe on your own birthday?
Yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid. I really like the way they move the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got some wood on it and buried it.
Puck picked up by Carlo. Here's a short pass to Tavares. Florida's got it now. Handles it around the blue line. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, Pounder, and here comes the third. Third period action is now underway. Let's go. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Leafs have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. They got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and they'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone.
Slides it up to Tkachuk. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Great reach with the poke check. Forsling's moving the puck through his own zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Panthers carried along the wall. Puts it on goal. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Pacioretty's moving it ahead. Comes up with the stop. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. quickly. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Domi. Look at this! Easily turned aside by Bobrovsky. Quick feed to Lorentz. Denied by Bobrovsky. He carries the puck up along the wing. Off a stick and they can't connect. Moves it to Domi. The Panthers look to start the transition game. From the left side, takes it at center. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Slides the puck across to Lawton. Kulikov stick handling in his own zone. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Moves it quickly over to Luosterainen. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponent. Heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Receives the pass. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Takes it across the blue line. And that pass attempt is deflected. Florida's got it in their own zone. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Here's a short pass to Matthews. Denies him!
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Pass across to Tanev. Moves the puck. Quick pass to Tanev. Cage. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. And the defenders come away with it. And they'll skate it out of the zone. And he sends it across to Forsling. And sends it just out of reach. Grabbed along the boards by Forsling. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. On the attack along the boards. Penalty coming up here. The Leafs are going to serve 2 for tripping here. The Panthers send out their man advantage unit at a most critical time of the game.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Moves it over to Martin. The Leafs move it in. Dishes it off. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Martin.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Quick shot! Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Inside of the final minute here in the third. And that's turned aside by Stolarz.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Oh, clutch save here in this third period.
It's a close game, and you know it's the third period, and the next goal is pivotal, and you want that one back, certainly if you're the shooter.
They've got an on-man rush. A pass! Smart defensive effort to break up that play. Toronto's penalty-killing unit delivers in a big way. Both sides back to even strength.
It's amazing how a kill can put your opponent on their heels because they had an opportunity on the offensive side of the puck. At a critical time of the game, when the game is still within reach, massive kill.
The Leafs have had more scoring chances, and yet they trail late in this third period. The Panthers win the draw. Dishes it to MaakY. to go. The Hurricanes are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Poked away at center by Tavares. Riley's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes the shot. Knocks it. He stopped it. Oh, he stopped it.
He's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Tries to get it to Hall. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Tavares. And a quick check knocks the puck away. And the save. The Hurricanes move it ahead. Still has possession. Quick feed to Orlov. Picked up along the boards by Walker. And now he passes up to Orlov. The Hurricanes are on the attack. Here's a shot, and he snags that one with the glove.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Along the half wall with the puck. Moves it to Kotkaniemi. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Puck scooped up by Tavares. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Picked up by Nyes. Scooped up along the wall by Tanev. And he's ridden off the puck. Comes up with the steal. Looks to make a play over to Tanev. Here they are on the attack. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. And he slides it quickly to Robinson. The Hurricanes move to the offensive zone. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Quick pass over to Matthews. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Passes on over to Chatfield. Inside the offensive end now down the left. There's a chance in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! Carolina's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
Slavin's got it in the defensive end. Picking up some steam at center ice. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Great defensive play to break it up. Taken along the wall by Hakanpää. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. Monster blocker stopped by Stolarz.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Carolina's got the puck along the wall. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Burns. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Sends it to Carrier. Sends it over. The Leafs take it across the blue line. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the defender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
Carolina's taking possession in their own end. Inside the final minute of the first here. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And that's off the glove and will play on.
Well, he's got such such a great set of hands, and he displays such patience. I mean, he makes his opponent move first, and that's exactly what he wants, to manipulate them and create space for himself. He gets to the net, and the goaltender makes a huge save.
There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Anderson's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Here's a short pass to Burns. And that's intercepted by Marner. Quick pass to Carlo. The Hurricanes take possession of the neutral zone. Quick feed to Slavin. Return pass. Jarvis plays it against the boards. Shot! And that goes off a player.
Riley's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Tries to get the puck over to Nyes. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Slides by the check. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be to task and kill this off.
The Hurricanes start with the puck in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Tiptoes around the poke check. Stall's got it against the boards. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Crossing! Stones him on the one-timer! And he slides it quickly to Lorentz. And that's intercepted by Orlov. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Edwin Larson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Robertson. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Stahl. Moves it to Walker.
Slavin's penalty is almost expired.
Carolina scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Hurricanes now lead by 2. Dished on over to Robinson. Here's a short pass to Gostisbehere. Passes it to Robinson. And now he moves it quickly to Gostisbehere. And he takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. Hammers one from the point. Big time one-timer stop. On the one-timer. Oh, it stops again. That knocks him off the puck. Carolina's got the puck. From the slot. And then carries off a stick. Looks to pass it to Tanev. Passes it over. Right in the low slot. Shot. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow. Through center along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Roslovic. The Hurricanes played along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Roslovic. Here he is, shot right in front. Big time stop there. Tries to feed it over to Burns. Puck picked up by Riley. Slides it over with pace to Matthews. Handles the pass. Burns plays the puck. Slides it across. Huge steal in his own end. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. And the extended stick ends that one. Here's a chance. Anderson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Hurricanes lead this 1-2 zip. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Now over to Hall. The Hurricanes carried along the wall. And that's poked away by Nyes. With the steal. Takes the feed. Cuts to the paint. Oh, what a save in front.
Walker's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Orlov. Stankoven's moving the puck through his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. And with the puck being dropped, here we go. The clock is running here on period number 3. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Toronto's right where they should be in this game, behind James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
Jarvis looks around. The Hurricanes have the puck along the line. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Stolarz. Quick pass to Tavares. Here's a feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Quick pass to Aho. And it's a quick pass to Slavin. And he coughs it up with the pass. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Carlos moving it ahead. Toronto's got it into the offensive zone. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. A chance! Gets in front of it. Moves the puck across to Kotkaniemi. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. And he loses control here. Delayed penalty coming up here. Walker's going to play it against the half wall. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. And he takes the pass. Into the corner now. Here's a pass down low. Svechnikov's got the puck. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Matthews will serve 2 for interference. The Hurricanes will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
The league's best power play gets an opportunity to increase their lead. No better way to continue that momentum than to get these guys out there.
He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Quick feed to Gostisbehere. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Back to the point it goes. From the top of the offensive zone here. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Puts it on net, and that's blocked away. Point shot. What a club save by Stolarz. Moves it to McKay. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Matthews is done serving his time in the sin bin. We're back to even strength.
Finding ways to get it done, James. That's what the PK unit does here, and they give their team life as they're still within reach of this game. The Hurricanes know that their goaltender is sitting on a shutout right now. They've done everything they can to push the play to the outside and give an opportunity to the tender to get that big fat zero. The scoreboard's going to show it at the end of the game.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Carolina's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Matthews has it in their own end. Handles the puck. Here's a short pass to Nylander. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Roslovic. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Kotkaniemi's got it in the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Fishes it off. And he sidesteps the check there. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Lays the body into that play. Now a quick pass to Riley. The Leafs have it in the offensive zone. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. A critical draw here. Carolina's won the draw. Moves it quickly over to Aho. Carolina's ready to go on the attack. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Moves it over to Marner. And he takes the feed. Carolina's looking to break out. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Nice pass back. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The Hurricanes played along the wing. Passes it over. And the puck departs the zone. He might have a step here. Denies him on the breakaway. Nice, setting up against the wall. Sends a pass over. Oh, and he pokes it away. A risky play, but it pays off. Slavin's taking it from his own end. And he takes the dish. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Matthews. The Hurricanes gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Slides it across to Riley. The final horn sounds. Well, he came, he saw, and he conquered every shot he faced in goal tonight.
Well, he was the last line of defense, but I thought the team in front of him also did a good job of making sure...